Welcome to London's Oxford Street, and today I'm not alone.
Hello and welcome to Selfridges. In this video we are going to show you the Christmas section. They've built a lot up for this, so I'm really excited. Let's go! Time to go to the 4th floor. How about this backdrop for your Instagram photos?
This year, Selfridges have done it in style. Instead of having their Christmas department out in the main 4th floor, they've actually opened up a separate Christmas shop area. So you have to come in here just to see the Christmas bits. And wow, look at this. And look at that tinsel hanging from the ceiling. How good does that make you feel? Happy Christmas.
And just look at all the decorations that we'll be having a closer look at. Here's one of the trees, and take a look at those fancy decorations on them. I see a milkshake and all sorts.
Now, because Selfridges have set up their own shop this year, there's little alcoves which we're going to show you in just a second, with all little bits tucked away. So if you're coming up here, have a good look.
This is something that we most certainly haven't seen anywhere else. Here's me looking at the prices of these beautiful wreaths in this section. Let's just say they weren't cheap.
As we go around, we'll show you some of the prices, but when you compare it to where we've been already, which is Harrods, which is quite expensive, Fortnum & Mason, which is extremely expensive, and Liberty, which is not so expensive, but at London prices, I'd say Selfridges hangs around the Liberty's price range, but we'll show you some of the prices of some of the things very, very shortly as we go round.
Here's a beautifully set up Santa's workshop with a moving train.
If you've watched our previous videos, you know I like snow globes. How about this one where you can watch it do it itself?
Selfridges really get things for everyone, such as all these variations of the nutcrackers. I also love that all the decorations hanging are also put on the trees to see how it looks on yours. Let's just say they're a bit more fancier though, and I don't think you're fitting that many on your tree. Here's some Selfridges branded decorations. I bet you're putting this on your Christmas tree to flex it to your family that you've been to Selfridges, or you can order them online at selfridges.com.
For me, my favourite branded one is the taxi with the Christmas tree on the top and the wreath at the front, but I'm not quite sure about the popcorn. Really? Does anything say Christmas, like Christmas popcorn? No, it must be me, my imagination. So not only have they got tree decorations, but you've also got things like candle stands. And by the looks of it, you've got any colour that you possibly want to go with your table decorations. Now, we talked a lot about Selfridges and what it was like previous. So if you want to see our video on what Selfridges looked like last year, then I've put a link to that up in the top right hand corner so you can have a look and sort of compare and contrast how Selfridges looks this year.
Here's some Christmas stockings with your own letters on them, and you can actually get your own little crackers and sweet like glass designs personalised with your name on it.
Now, for those of you that are really organised, you're going to love this little area. Here, you can buy your Christmas paper, but it's probably the most expensive way to buy your Christmas paper in individual sheets. You can also get your Christmas cards and also your Christmas bags as well. If you're anything like me, you'll probably leave it till December the 24th because it's limited choice and it's much, much easier to buy because you haven't got the choice there. But also here, you can buy your ribbon as well, and you can take your ribbon off, go and see a sales assistant, and they'll cut it by the metre for you. How good does that look? Yeah, I don't know about you, I'm just going to use sellotape, wrap the whole thing in sellotape, then people can't open it. Part of fun on Christmas Day, isn't it?
Here's me looking at the fancy bags. Even though it's just early October, I still get a feeling that it's almost December. I absolutely love it here, and I think that the Selfridges have done it really well this year, all the Christmas stuff.
Now it's interesting because we found this out in other places as well, but crowns certainly seem to be the way forward this year with having crowns on your trees. So that looks really good. But did you see the Eiffel Tower on there? Why would you? Well, I suppose each their own. I suppose if you're coming to London, you might want to put the Big Ben on yours, and we're going to show you some of those London decorations very shortly. But now let's show you some of the baubles and some of the decorations hanging from the walls, including, how about these golden musical instruments, including the harp there, and you've also got a violin.
Take a look at those golden carriages. It's like out of a movie or Cinderella or something. And there's also these umbrellas which are super cool. One thing about the decorations on the wall is that they're super high up. I definitely wasn't doing the filming then.
On this neutral wall, you've pretty much got everything, including your stars and your glass baubles. But the other bit that I like down here as well is you've got even more musical instruments. How about this trumpet?
I love these modern decorations, the little golden squares with diamonds in them. However, they're definitely not real. They're not worth £10,000, though they are pricey. These are a bit small to protect you from the rain. For £12, you could probably get a real one. It's funny, it's quite a small area, but the amount of things they've packed in is incredible. Look at all these decorations, even more. This is certainly a fashionable Christmas item. These are tassels on a Christmas stocking, but they're also a bag. You have to crouch beneath the tables because they've got even more decorations there.
One thing I always love doing when we're looking at the Christmas decorations is finding the London section. Now here, interestingly enough, you've got some suffragette things, but also you've got the standard Big Ben. You've also got, oh, how about that hanging? It's not a snow globe, but it just gives you a different view of London. You've also got the red telephone box, and there you go, your Union Jack bauble. And actually for £8, I didn't think that was too bad for a Union Jack bauble. And the good news is, it's not glass. So when you drop it on Christmas morning, it's not going to smash all over the place. And how about those? Yes, corgis with antlers. Couple of final London bits. You've got your red bus, and how about this beautiful bauble in blue with a London scene in the background and a red bus on it, of course, as well. Now in this part you've got the advent calendars for this year, and I love these, all these sort of 3D ones with the little drawers. And how about this, a little clock showing you how many days it is till Christmas, but you'll need to put that up. Now the other bit which I absolutely adore is that little Christmas tree there, and as you open up each drawer it's got a little decoration so you can decorate your tree on the way to Christmas. So here we go, food section. So if you have got a Christmas tree and you've got your theme, and I know many of you have, here are all of the different Christmas decorations, food related. I haven't seen a mayo one before. Also, I hadn't seen carrots, onions and various other things being put together from a sort of paper display. So you've got that. This, without doubt, is the food area of Selfridges this year. So if you want anything food related for your tree, you've got it here, including butter. We really hope you're enjoying this video, and if you are, do us a favour, will you? Give us a big thumbs up, because that'll help us spread this video on YouTube more, so we can help others love London as well, and let them see the Christmas decorations here at Selfridges this year. If you love London, then you're going to love a playlist that I put up in the top right hand corner for you. It's Christmas in London over the last 4 years. So we've caught all of the different things that have happened in London Christmas wise and put it into one handy playlist for you. And if you click on that, that'll get you really festive.
Here we have even more food, including a donut and cocktails and so much more. Look at that ice cream, that looks delicious. And the donuts in the donut box, they even say donuts on the top of the box. Detail. Here are some of our sweet decorations, like this cotton candy maker, and also a gumball machine. Both of these were £22 each.
Right, baubles are always fantastic, and they've got a great selection here at Selfridges, and this is a whole wall dedicated to just different types of baubles in different types of colours, styles, etc. Don't forget, if you're looking at these decorations and thinking, wow, I'd love some of those, but I just can't get to London, can't get to Selfridges this year, then don't worry, go to selfridges.com and you'll find a whole load of these on their website. And funnily enough, we were talking to the sales assistants when we were in there, and they said the quicker you order them, more chance you've got them, getting them for Christmas. And how about these hummingbirds right at the very top? Yeah, you probably wouldn't notice, but like anything in London, you've got to look up, otherwise you're going to miss so much stuff. Now, if mushrooms are your thing, you've got some mushroom decorations down the bottom here, but also as you go down here past the candlesticks, look at all the different collection of mushrooms you've got there to put your candles in.
I love the gingerbread house here. The only thing is, it's extremely expensive, £240.
One thing I love that Selfridges did this year, which I haven't seen in any other places, are these wooden decorations. And here you've got a sort of caravan with a sort of snow scene set for Christmas, but I haven't seen that in any of the other stores, and it really does look good.
Here's the entrance from the 4th floor. It's so gorgeous. I absolutely love all the baubles on the wall like they had at the Christmas shop sign. There's people greeting you in, and here's the reception desk.
Now this collection of decorations is just outside the Christmas shop on the 4th floor. Now, if you're loving all the Christmas stuff and you really want to get Christmassy this year, then I've put a link to our Christmas playlist for all our 2022 Christmas videos as we launch them up in the top right hand corner, so keep an eye on that. We'll add more videos as we're going along.
I love these kind of decorations. They add a personal touch. There's designer bags, video game controllers, suitcases, and look at the 2 puppies hanging out the bags. So cute.
So Selfridges opened their Christmas department in early October, but none of the windows have been decorated yet. Far too early for that. But here's a pub quiz question for future. Guess which store was the first one to have windows decorated for Christmas? Yep, it was Selfridges. So when Selfridges was created, Mr. Selfridge decided he was going to create the windows to create a spectacle to bring people into his store. And it was here, Selfridges, Oxford Street.
So, what did you think of the decorations this year at Selfridges? What were your favourites? Let us know in the comments below.
If you want a bauble this year representing your 4-legged friend, you're probably going to find it in this section here because they've got loads of different types of dog breeds. Now, if you've loved the decorations here at Selfridges, you haven't seen anything yet, how about getting over to Fortnum & Mason's and having a look at Fortnum & Mason Christmas decorations this year? They've got their Christmas department open, and we've covered it already in the video, which is in the top right hand corner, and you're going to want to click on that and see that next.